if you look at history, we've had 3 recessions, one in 1990, and it lasted for about a year and a half. We had another one in 2001, and it lasted for about a year. And usually after each one of them, we've had relatively significant growth. And then in 2007 was the beginning that most of the private club industry felt the beginning of what we would call the Great Recession. And that recession lasted probably pretty close, for some, 9 to 11 years. As a result, when clubs went to evaluate how much money they had to spend, they realized they could not put the same amount of money that they needed to spend. And as a result, we have a build-up of deferred capital. So now we start to see that clubs need to revitalize their club. And so in that, there's 2 components. One is they need to revitalize what they had. So in other words, just go back and replace everything at the end of their useful life for the assets that they have on the property. At the same time, we're finding that the industry and what's relevant to members is changing. And as a result, the old facility will not necessarily meet their needs. And a lot of clubs are looking at adding additional amenities, anywhere from fitness to some type of sport, multi-court, whatever. And as a result, it's not just fixing what you have and maintaining it, but adding new product. Clubs have looked at, yes, entrance fee as a source. More importantly, they're looking at some form of additional capital maintenance fee that will be charged either annually or monthly to the existing membership base, and that will be skewed based upon the type of members. So the more a person pays in annual dues, typically the greater the capital fee will be. For some clubs, that's one approach. For other clubs, they believe if everyone has equal access to the building, they should all pay the same, but that's part of the issues that they face. The other key component is with debt and interest rates being as low as they are. For some people actually believe that debt is almost equivalent to free debt now, because what you find is that inflation is equal to the interest rate. And that's why when developers or whatever look at debt right now, it's sort of free debt. So you will find that a lot of clubs are looking at how will they fund this with, before it would have been an assessment of members. They now are looking at how do I do it through a strong component of it being debt. Naturally, the devil is in the detail, and therefore the issue will be, I need to do my market research, I need to find out what is relevant to today's members, and I need to find out their tolerance on increases in fees and dues. And once you've done that, then you can develop an appropriate capital plan that will look out not just 1 year, but hopefully at least 10 to 20 years.